The door? You want me to open the door for you?
Yes, please,
I can do
Mama.
that.
Thank you,
Here
Mama.
you go.
Thank you,
Now,
Mama. You're the
don't
best,
go into
Mama.
the fireplace again and get ashes all over the place, okay? Where was I?
Mama, if I weren't possessed by some 29-year-old man telling me what to do... Okay, that makes it sound really creepy. So, I'm just gonna say this, Mom. Don't expect me not to go into the fireplace. Even when it's on fire, apparently. I've been watching too much Markiplier. He talks exactly that way. Alright, so this thing, which I'm guessing is the tear. That looks like a tear, a miniature tear. So, we saw in the beginning, this little kid, or at least we heard what sounded like the mother giving birth, and the dad listening at the door. And when the child was born, there appeared to be a tear. This room looks strangely similar to the room... Yes. This room looks strangely like the room where the Lady Alvani sat. That looks like her chair over there. This looks like the room where basically it took place. That door right here used to lead, well, used to lead. It's magic, so who cares? Used to lead to Newport, or at least had a shift inside of it that allowed April Ryan to make her way here. Or at least this seems similar to that room. It could be that this is a nod to it, but I think this is too much coincidence. So this looks like the place, especially considering the interlude basically specified that it is this place. And obviously this thing has something to do with it, probably related to the terror at the baby's birth. So, well, let's find out. Baby, what is that? Let's play with the glowing thing.
Hello, Saga.
Who are you?
You're growing so fast, little one.
Who are you, lady?
Soon you will talk and remember and see with other eyes. Eyes that can no longer see me. There's so much of me in you, sister-daughter.
Sister-daughter?
I know you cannot understand me now, but I want you to know that I will watch you and protect you. Over time, our link will weaken, and you will be blind to me. But I will still be right here. Tomorrow, in 10 years, for as long as you live.
Who are you?
And at the end, my sister, my daughter, we will reunite. The circle will be complete. The worlds rejoined, balance restored. The stories we will tell each other. I'll see you soon, my little Saga.
Who are you?
May the balance be with you always.
May the force be with her, always.
Who are you talking to, Saga? What's all the babbling about?
Is she in there? How in the stars did she get out?
Magic, honey. It sounded like she was talking to someone.
Hey, how did you get out, baby girl? Did you sprout wings and fly?
Nope,
There's-
climbed out.
There's someone else in the house, Magnus. I can feel it.
I don't feel anything. Don't worry, Etta. No one but us could ever get inside. It's impossible.
I hope you're right.
So apparently, sister-daughter. I hope this whole weird relationship thing gets
I've sworn
explained.
there was somebody.
Sounds very much like April Ryan.
Oh, Papa's not the only one making stew.
That's a poopy in my pants. That's stew, Ma. It's a poopy. Oh God. Hey. Alright, so it looks like we've actually reached the end, guys. Sadly, it doesn't seem like much really happened. This was just the start of the journey. But don't worry, there'll be more to come. Hopefully, it'll start coming out faster. This took roughly. I think it took about maybe 2 years, roughly, or a year and a half at least. Something like that. But hopefully now that they have the engine up and going and they're going to be making constant improvements, it'll be maybe a few months to the max, hopefully, before the next book comes out. So let's go ahead and review what our decisions were. This is a summary of the few choices you have made and the consequences they may have in the future. Zoe Castillo. I chose to start down a new path and find a job unrelated to my studies. I didn't know I was going to do that, but I guess so. Your choice has already changed the course of your life, and it will continue to do so. 81.8% of us who have the game have made this choice. It's Kian. Apparently nothing. This will not be forgotten. You will face the consequences of your actions soon. I guess not murdering, well, not killing that one guy, so letting him get tortured, and not just killing the pirate. Here we go. Despite his crimes against his own people, I chose to spare the warden's life. His punishment will come soon enough at the hands of others. It looked like it didn't count the prisoner choice. It looks like there may have been a bug. I might have to play this game again, just to get that choice logged in, so I don't mess up anything. I might do that just before Chapter 2 anyway, because there were some things that I didn't feel were communicated quite right. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, so I chose to spare the warden's life. The choice will decide the fate of someone you have yet to meet, and it will affect future relationships. 94% of us made this choice. Zoe Castillo, until I recall what happened to me before the coma, I won't be able to move on. It won't be easy, but I will work hard to remember. Your decision will soon have consequences. 91.8% of us made this choice. Surprising how many of us went for this. Most of us probably are the hardcore fans, so we all pretty much just want to see the story continue. Oh, wow, I'm actually in a lower percentage here. Reza needs to be more adventurous with his diet, so I brought him potted pork sausages. Hopefully this will be the first step on an exciting culinary adventure. I'm sure this will be important. This culinary choice will have unexpected and possibly far-reach... What? Really? So only about 49.3% of us. And considering there was only 2 choices, you can imagine that it was pretty much split down the middle. I think most of us were just like, what? Okay, I'll choose sausage. Sausage is delicious. Come on. Cheese soup? Ugh. Queenie asked me what I'm looking for. I told her I'm looking for meaning in my life. That's what's most important to me. This decision will shape your heart and soul in unexpected ways. 27.1% of us made this choice. That's interesting. I honestly wonder, like, I would have loved to have seen more of a Telltale split, like the Telltale, like, way they showed that there's more people who did this, or Catherine. Catherine had the pure binary choice system, and they would actually show you, and because of that, you know exactly how much the other people chose. Considering there were multiple options for Queenie, I would really be interested to find out, like, what the split was. Like, is it roughly 33%-ish? Like, is it a split from all 3 choices? Or is one choice bigger than the other? Oh, wow. I couldn't let that coward Mr. London beat up Baruti. I had to speak up, even if it put me on London's radar. This decision will come back to haunt you very soon. Great! 93% of us chose this route. Well, it looks like 93% of us are all gonna get fucked. When I saw Nella and her friend outside the collective, I decided to stop and listen instead of interrupting. Oh, of course. Your choice will affect your relationship with Nella. Okay. Well, it wasn't my... Well, that one didn't seem to have the balance symbol over their heads, so I didn't know that this was a choice, necessarily. That's the other thing, is, like, you need to, like, specify what are choices, what are not, and it feels like there was not a choice there. Anyway, 62.8% of us made this choice. Most of this was mainly because I just wanted to hear what was going on. I wanted to see what was happening. I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't feel like I had a right to interrupt. Again, it's sort of like what was going on with Baruti. if they punched her, like if Nella got hit or something, I would hop in immediately. But since she seemed alright. I wasn't too happy with how Reza spoke to me, but I let it go. I was too tired to fight. I just want... What? No, I didn't. I fucking spoke up. I'm assuming what happened was I kissed him, which told him to let it go, which is bullshit. I didn't want to let it go. I wanted to talk about it, mostly because I don't believe Rez is a good person, mostly because of what we saw in the beginning and the end of Dreamfall, of course. That was weird. Credits? Question mark? Yep, credits. So wow, guys, that was short for this session. I mean, thoughts on book 1? So far, so good. It is definitely as good as I was hoping so far. The puzzles aren't that puzzly. Like, the one thing that seemed like a puzzle was the repair thing. And I was thinking, like, they legitimately wanted you to read the chart and figure out how to repair it. And, no! Apparently you just choose one and the bot messes up and you're fucked over. I was like, what? Why can't I fix this? I knew exactly what I needed to do. I needed to get the replacement 12-volt one and put it where it needed to be in the bottom. But apparently it wouldn't let me do that, so... yeah. So I'm a little disappointed that there so far has been no puzzles, but this is the first part of the story. So this is the intro, this is getting you involved, getting you to know the system, how things work. We definitely had that with the beginning, with the Dreamtime sequence. I did get a little stumped with the light thing, mostly because of the powers, and I'm sad that the powers didn't come back. But I'm assuming they will in later playthroughs. This definitely feels like just the beginnings. Like, this feels very small in terms of the bigger story. I'm definitely looking forward to the other the other books. I want to see more. Like, this has left me wanting more, and that is always a good thing. I'm just glad it's being done. Let's be honest, when Dreamfall ended on a cliffhanger... So, Longest Journey ended on a semi-cliffhanger. Like, the story was complete, but you were kind of unsure of what was going to happen to April in the end. Bit of a spoiler, in case you haven't played that game. April does save the world, and she does bring the Guardian back, but when we were led to believe that she's supposed to be the Guardian, and then turns out she's not, and pretty much the end is, thanks for saving the world, April, now get the hell out of here, because we got work to do. It's like, why are you being, like, so dismissive? Like, I saved your asses. I mean, I'm glad you're thankful, but like, there really is nothing else? Like, no big story for me? Something that you've been implying this entire time? Like, there's no resolution for April. And then you had Dreamfall. And Dreamfall... you once again had no resolution for poor April. She gets killed, which is confirmed with this entry, that she is indeed killed. I'm Wikipedia, Jesus, I love that. She is killed, which, I don't know, that really disappoints me. Yeah, I mean, I have this feeling that she's not dead. I'm just gonna say that right now. I have a feeling that she's not dead, or at least not dead completely. Perhaps she's now this little girl, Saga. Perhaps April's been reincarnated, is my thought. I'm not sure who that ghostly lady was. I'm thinking she might be the White Dragon? It's possible this is actually the origin of April. I mean, it's entirely possible, whatever it could be. I don't know, but it could be. There's also a lot of stuff that has not been explained. Oh my goodness. Oh, I probably am on here. Let me see. I'm assuming it's probably in alphabetical order. Let's see if I'm actually